Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to remove the titles from the X and Y axis of a graph in Power BI. If you've ever built a chart in Power BI and want it to look cleaner or fit better in a report, maybe you don't need those axis titles, or perhaps your audience already knows what the axes represent. This quick tutorial is for you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to hide those axis titles and keep your visuals looking sharp and uncluttered. Alright, let's jump right in. First things first, open up Power BI. If you already have it running, great, you're good to go. I'm working with a sample clustered column chart for this demonstration, but these steps will work for pretty much any visual with X and Y axes like bar charts or line graphs. If you're following along, feel free to use your own chart. Now we need to select the chart that we want to edit. You can do this simply by clicking anywhere on the chart itself. Just make sure it's highlighted with that little border. That means Power BI knows you've picked that specific visual to work on. If you have lots of visuals on your page, double-check that you're on the right one before moving ahead. Once your chart is selected, look for the visualization pane, usually on the right-hand side of your screen. If that pane isn't open, make sure you're still in the report view of Power BI. Sometimes it gets minimized or hidden, so don't worry if you don't see it right away. When you spot it, it'll show all sorts of customization options for your chart. We're looking for the Format Your Visuals section within the visualization pane. It usually looks like a little paint roller icon, so go ahead and click it. Next, you'll see a list of formatting options for your visual, and we want to focus on the settings related to axes. You should see sections labeled X-axis and Y-axis. Expand one at a time by clicking the little arrow, and you'll find a field labeled Title. Now, this is the part that makes our axis look a little cleaner. By default, Power BI includes a title on each axis, which can be helpful in some reports, but if the meaning is already clear or you're tight for space, it's better to remove it. To turn off the axis titles, just toggle the title switch to the off position for both the X and the Y axis. You might notice the chart instantly updates. Those little labels above or beside your axes will disappear. This really streamlines your graph and can make it easier for viewers to focus on the data itself. If you're wondering whether you should remove these titles, think about your audience. If the axis labels are redundant or distract, hiding them is a good choice. And that's really all there is to it. In just a few clicks, you've simplified your Power BI visual. This is a great trick for presentations or dashboards where every bit of space counts, or whenever you want your charts to speak for themselves without extra labels cluttering things up. Don't worry if you change your mind later, you can always go back in and toggle those axis titles back on whenever you need. Thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Feel free to drop any questions you have down in the comments. I always love hearing from you and helping out where I can. And if you want to learn more Power BI tips and tricks, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. See you in the next one.